After a long but fruitful drive from Salt Lake, I arrived in Jackson Hole and was immediately welcomed with 2 great days of skiing. On the first day, I took advantage of a gap in the weather and got my first lap of the season out to CODY Peak.
It's a wee bit breezy up here. A little calm right now actually, but that wind will come back. So, alright, let's keep hiking.
On the second day, I awoke to find a sleeper POW day and was able to bag 2 other big lines. So today is day number 3 in Jackson, Wyoming, and I'm taking a down day, taking a rest day. Skied really hard the last 2 days and quite satisfied with the skiing I got. So today I am just taking a rest day. I'm going to go explore up into the national park a little bit. Got a couple goals, couple objectives that may not necessarily be A+ shots right now because it's a little afternoon. It's about 12:30, and the sun. I mean, the sun's up high. It's bluebird skies. The lighting is super harsh right now, and so I'm not really expecting in the next few hours during this little drive or photo shoot to really capture any amazing landscapes with the light the way it is. What I'm really going for right now is scouting. Looking for areas that will be better in sunrise or at sunset or during the golden hour, things like that, and times like that. So right now, like I said, I've left the condo for a little bit, and I'm gonna head up to the national park, and I'm gonna scout a few areas. So yeah, so I am headed to town now, with the location of my condo being on the west side near the base of the Tetons. I actually have to drive back south and then through town to get to the national park. So it is what it is. It adds a little bit onto the drive, but yeah, now I get to spend 10 or 15 minutes navigating city traffic, and then I'll be out into the national park. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see what a beautiful blue sky day brings us. And then hopefully there will be some beautiful sunset photos later this evening. Okay, first stop, and I'm at Glacier View Turnout. And I've been here before last year. Beautiful view up to the mountains back there. So this is really an awesome spot, but I did shoot sunrise here last year, and it was an absolutely phenomenal sunrise, totally clear over the mountains. We didn't quite get alpenglow, but we got a fantastic shot either way, me and my buddy Chris. And so this is definitely a spot that I'm looking at coming back to this year. Yeah, I don't know, I might shoot a time lapse here. I might go up, Moran looks really good, so I might go up, get a shot closer to that. I'm not really sure yet though. I'm gonna do a bit of poking around, so here we go. Trudging through the trail. Sorry, my exposures are gonna look a little different between clips right now because the sunlight is super harsh and super bright, and so that means with all the snow around, I gotta wear my sunglasses to not go blind, and and then because of that, it's impossible for me to see the screen. So I'm really just kind of shooting on a whim here. Not exactly sure what we'll get, but either way, I think I got it dialed in now. So yeah, this is more or less the view. I think we're right over there, right over here to shoot the sunrise last year. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of one of those spots that, like, the view kind of is what it is here. And there are some lone trees kind of spread out through the field down there. Might make for some good sunrise compositions, but I don't know, maybe. I think I'm gonna take a minute to do a quick couple of time lapses here before I head up north. All right, now I'll really have no idea how this is gonna look because I don't have a rotating screen anymore. Anyway, I have moved down the parking lot a little bit and set up a long shot looking over Mount Moran. There's a pretty good lenticular cloud over top of it, so I'm getting a time lapse of that. There's also a huge cloud up over the Grand right now. I might try to do something with that also. I might try to go up further and do something with it, maybe see if there's a little bit more of a perspective because everything's kind of flat looking that way right now. It's kind of it might be a good evening for a sunset later this evening, and that I'm gonna do from the other side, or we're gonna go over the pass. But yeah, it's looking like tonight might be really good for that. Yeah, so that's kind of where we are right now. And I think I'm gonna let this run for 10 or 15 minutes, see how that cloud over Moran changes it all. And then we're gonna continue north a little bit, stop at a few of the other turnouts. And then on the way back toward town is when I'm gonna stop and go look for one of these trailheads. Because I believe this little pine covered ridge here, I believe that's one that I've been looking at. And then that canyon behind it, there's some chutes in there that I want to look at skiing. So that's kind of what I'm gonna be trying to explore on my way back, figure out that trailhead. So yeah, beautiful day in the Tetons. I just had a really good shoot doing a time lapse up over Mount Moran. There's a really nice lenticular cloud, and I think I got a really solid time lapse of it. The cloud over the Teton is huge and has kind of lost its shape of the lenticular, kind of like the crown lenticular hat sort of thing. Now it's just kind of a big mess of clouds. So I'm not going to take any time to shoot it right now. I might shoot it at a location further up, but that'll just kind of depend on how it looks up there. Getting down, it's about 2 o'clock, and I want to be headed back toward town by 3. So I'm going to get going so that I can still hit some of these places that I want to look at. And yeah, so far so good. I am now about as far north in the park as I'm going to go today. The lighting given right now, it's a little after 2, it's about 2:15. The light is super harsh, it's a bright blue sunshine day, so it's a beautiful day. And really, I can't complain. But landscape photography wise, that's not really ideal. which is why I said today is mostly just a scouting and search for good locations in the future for sunrise or sunset or golden hour or something like that. So yeah, this is as far north as I'm gonna come because there are a few places heading south back toward the condo that I wanna stop at. Yeah, we'll snag a few shots here and then hopefully sunset tonight is A+. Hopefully it's something, hopefully it's really good. It looks like it has the potential, not gonna lie, but you never know, that's still a couple hours away. So, all right, this is gonna be as far north in Grand Teton National Park as we go today. So, beautiful day, and here we go. Let's keep exploring. So I'm out at the Taggart Lake trailhead, and if you can see behind me, the Tetons. They're right there. They're so close you could almost reach out and grab them, but they're still actually pretty far away. I have passed, as I walk down this trail, I've passed tons and tons of people coming out from backcountry skiing today, and from the looks of it, a lot of them did this area up here that I've been looking at, 25 short. I believe, if I'm gonna make an educated guess, that's where most of them are coming from. So yeah, I think it was good to come back and remember exactly where the trailhead was and where all the different trails kind of split off. The parking lot's way back there. I've kind of come down the trail a good ways, and fantastic day, fantastic. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video, so hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on new episodes. Next week, I chase the sunset light across the pass to Idaho and shoot a surreal sunset on the Grand Teton.